sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Jacksonville. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
They've got first down here from the 36.
70s.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game play this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right. Hey, we got to push it up. We got to push it up. What's up?
Shotgun now, first round. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Soka. It's hot. Think right open.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Hey, darn it. Here we go.
They'll go again here with Tutu. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. Third and long for him here. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere in that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now we're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Committed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Looking to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down, give to Tutu. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Giving 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Hey, Lion! Hey, son. Red.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Lawrence working from the gun. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Project S, this ain't what you want. 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 This ain't what you want.
Soko, son. Here we go, son.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
For the Jaguars.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And he takes it down to the 33. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed left side to Smith. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he just didn't hit it the way he wanted. Oh, he hooked this one wide right, so the kick no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, run! Hot.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. He cuts outside. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start to fight back for their first points of this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
First down throw by Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking right, and he finds it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's still going at the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Stroud to throw on first down. Completes, dialing up Collins again. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
11. Hey, go.
First down throw, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. We try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Running right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
That's just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Rolling out to his left. Firing it deep, left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Draper Diggs has got it. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our halves. Well, mission accomplished by the pass rush, right, partner? That is their goal. If you can't get the QB down, encourage him to roll left, make a throw across his body. Well, they forced him to do that. He threw it, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I like that word, encourage, right? Just give him a little push that way. And you can feel the guys in coverage. They get sticky. It's like Velcro. They know if they can get tight in coverage with that QB rolling against his arm, the ball's not coming with the same velo, and it could be a sitting duck exactly like that, a target for them to go pick.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Kill. Decent 24.
Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. He's loaded another one up. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey. Focus, hot.
Hand off to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
On red. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Check down goes to Tootin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 35 out of that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's out in the clear. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hey, go!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, so high.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass Cox. It's Hunter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the give, it's Tootin. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion! Silver!
They'll work against the blitz. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14.
On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun now, first round. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Stroud. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
On the red. Take right open. Open. Sogo. Hey!
Tootin headed left. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, run!
Lawrence in the pistol. He's going deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Hey, easy. Ralph. This is hot.
First and goal. Here's Tootin. That's That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. This is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now within one score in the fourth. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Done. Sink right. Hot.
On the ground, Tootin. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker block. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Easy.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this one touchdown inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He finds Pickens left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Well, finding his back, Mixon. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another first down. A gain of 18 on the
1st down throw by Stroud.
1st down, Texans.
Has it at the 7. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw that way, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Stroud again. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tootin now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
at their own 28-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on their rapid pay the bills. And I don't feel it. Not even a little.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Lisa 20.
Lawrence working from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars want to end it in regulation if they can. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, go.
Here he is to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Send him over right. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Rip, 23. Silver.
Looking to throw it. He rolls to his right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this.
Hey, let's go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Texans come away with the road win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.